The Organization Counter-Extremism Project (CEP), dedicated to combating the spread of extremist ideologies, has compiled a shocking list of the 10 most fearsome Islamic extremists on the planet. Among them are mainly political and religious leaders, some of great renown and importance, such as the influential Iranian Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. Also included are propagandists and leaders whose influence has been decisive in the spread of Islamic Jihad even after his death. Let's see a little more. 1. Ayman al-Zawahiri. Despite drone strikes that dismantled Al-Qaeda headquarters in the region between Afghanistan and Pakistan, the group's leader remains active and seeks to unite the scattered affiliates that call themselves Al-Qaeda. Al-Zawahiri, a 62-year-old Egyptian doctor, does not possess the charismatic inspiration of bin Laden, but he has positioned himself as the CEO of a growing company. From Somalia to Syria, Al-Qaeda franchises and jihadists control more territory and can call up more fighters than when Osama bin Laden created the organization 25 years ago, The Economist noted. The United States government offers a reward of $25 million for his capture. Since the death of Osama bin Laden in 2011, al-Zawahiri has sought to capitalize on instability in the Arab world, proposing an approach of less ambitious, lower-cost attacks in addition to hostage-taking. 2. Nasir al-Wahaishi, the fearless strategist. Although he is only 36 years old, Nasir al-Wahaishi has an extensive history as a terrorist that attracts attention. Once bin Laden's private secretary in Afghanistan, he returned to his native Yemen, where he was imprisoned, escaping in 2006 along with other Al-Qaeda operatives. Al-Wahaishi played a key role in the creation of Al-Qaeda in Yemen, carrying out attacks against national security and foreign tourists. His ambition led him to lead a daring attack on the American embassy. If Ayman al-Zawahiri is the Director General of Al-Qaeda, al-Wahaishi appears to be the master of operations with responsibilities that transcend Yemen. Already in 2012, he advised the Al-Qaeda affiliate in North Africa. Despite joint efforts by the Yemeni and American governments to eliminate him, al-Wahaishi survives, and his fighters have restarted the offensive in southern Yemen. 3. Ibrahim al-Asiri, the master of tension. Although he does not enjoy great fame, Ibrahim al-Asiri causes great anxiety among Western intelligence agencies. This 31-year-old Saudi is the mastermind behind the manufacturing of explosives for Al-Qaeda's arm in the Arabian Peninsula. He is credited with designing the bomb that nearly brought down a commercial airliner over Detroit on Christmas 2009, and the bomb's camouflaged as printers sent from Yemen to the US, intercepted thanks to a Saudi tip-off. Al-Asiri also devised a bomb hidden inside the body of his younger brother Abdullah, in an attempt to assassinate Saudi counterterrorism chief Mohammed bin Nayef. Although his brother was killed in the attack, bin Nayef survived. Al-Asiri is presumed to be somewhere in the mountains of southern Yemen, and intelligence agencies fear that he has passed on his skills to apprentices. 4. Ahmed Abdi Godane, the Somali strategist. Known as Mukhtar Abu Zubair, Ahmed Abdi Godane rose to the leadership of the Somali group Al-Shabaab in late 2008. Initially focused on establishing an Islamic government in Somalia, Godane has redirected Al-Shabaab toward terrorist attacks beyond Somalia's borders. The attack on the Westgate shopping center in Nairobi was the daring act of Al-Shabaab under Godane, cementing the group's formal alliance with Al-Qaeda. Godane, 36, originally from Somaliland, will face increased efforts from Kenyan and Western intelligence agencies following the Westgate attack. Under the name Ahmed Abdi al-Mohammed, the U.S. government is offering up to $7 million for information on his whereabouts under the Rewards for Justice program. 5. Mokhtar Belmokhtar, the Master of Shadows. A year ago, Mokhtar Belmokhtar announced the creation of an elite unit called Those Who Sign in Blood, proclaiming it as the shield against the invading enemy. His statement triggered a brutal attack by his followers on the In Amenas gas plant in southern Algeria, where nearly 40 foreign workers lost their lives in a 3-day attack. Despite having lost some of his freedom of movement following the French intervention in Mali, Belmokhtar, nicknamed Mr. Marlborough for his cigarette smuggling, persists. This Algerian, born in 1972, grew up in poverty in southern Algeria and, after fighting in Afghanistan in his youth, returned to Algeria as a hardened warrior. He joined the armed Islamic group GIA in its violent campaign against the Algerian regime. The United States government is offering a reward of up to $5 million for information leading to his capture. 6. Abu Muhammad al-Julani, the stealth strategist. In the midst of the civil war in Syria, Abu Muhammad al-Julani and his group, the Al-Nusra Front, emerged as one of the most prominent rebel factions. Founded in January 2012, this jihadist group, with about 10,000 fighters, specializes in suicide bombings and improvised explosive device attacks against regime forces. Al-Julani personally pledged allegiance to Ayman al-Zawahiri in April, and a month later, the U.S. government included him on the list of specially designated global terrorists. Information about al-Julani is scarce, as the Nusra Front values organizational security, but he is believed to have experience as an insurgent in Iraq. 7. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the ruthless leader. Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, leader of the Islamic State in Iraq al-Sham (ISIS), has been involved in public clashes with al-Jilani over the regional hierarchy. Although cooperation between the two groups appears to continue in Syria, al-Baghdadi has overseen a radical increase in terrorist attacks against the largely Shiite state and security apparatus in Iraq. This leader, born in Samarra and in his 40s, has been noted for organizing prison breaks, bank robberies and devastating bomb attacks against Shiite civilians. He benefits from Iraq's Sunni minority's fear of Nouri al-Maliki's Shiite government. After bin Laden's death, he threatened violent retaliation. The U.S. government is offering a reward of up to $10 million for information on his whereabouts. 8. Sirajuddin Haqqani, the ruthless strategist. In the border region between Afghanistan and Pakistan, Sirajuddin Haqqani leads the feared Haqqani network, whose deadly attacks in Kabul have left indelible scars. He announced the creation of Those Who Sign with Blood, an elite unit, unleashing a brutal attack on the Serena Hotel in 2008 and another on the Intercontinental Hotel in 2011, claiming innocent lives. With more than 1,000 American soldiers wounded or killed in Afghanistan, according to American officials, Haqqani emerges as a ruthless strategist. Born in the 1940s into the Zadran tribe, his family has close ties to Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. Despite being designated a terrorist group by the U.S. government last year, the Haqqani network thrives on legitimate and illicit businesses. The reward of up to $5 million offered by the U.S. government for information leading to Haqqani's capture underscores the seriousness of the threat from him. 9. Abubakar Shako, the scourge of West Africa. Abubakar Shako leads Boko Haram in Nigeria, a Salafist force that has spread terror by attacking churches, Christian targets, and the moderate Muslim government of northern Nigeria. His brutality became evident with the suicide bombing of the UN offices in Abuja in 2011 and the kidnapping and murder of Western hostages. Although Boko Haram is not affiliated with Al-Qaeda, Shako shares similar goals. Classified as a special designation global terrorist by the United States since 2012, his existence still generates uncertainty due to conflicting reports regarding his death and the lack of control over his followers. The reward of up to $7 million for information on his location highlights the urgency of ending his reign of terror. 10. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the architect of terror. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, known as the mastermind behind the September 11, 2001 attacks, is a key figure in the history of terrorism. Originally from Kuwait, this trained engineer has left a sinister mark on the world's collective memory. He meticulously planned the attacks on the Twin Towers and the Pentagon, leaving an indelible mark on modern history. Captured in 2003, Mohammed has faced trials and is a symbol of the fight against terrorism. Despite being deprived of his freedom, his legacy continues to inspire extremist cells around the world. The pursuit of justice for the victims of 9/11 remains a priority, and intelligence agencies work tirelessly to eradicate its enduring influence. What do you think? Thanks for joining us. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it, share your comments and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. Until next time.